Hi everyone, keyless entry here. Today I have this half euro on the vise. This one is an ABUS dimple lock. This one's an ABUS extra class EC. This one in particular is an EC850. From what I could find researching it and through YouTube, there seem to be two types of pinnings for the EC850, and they refer to as the new and old pinning. I think this is the old pinning. The only difference is in the drivers, I think, mostly. But yeah, I'll try to show and explain that once I pick and gut it. I do have a very similar lock to this, another dimple. This one here is a Caesar Austral S. Pretty much like it's got the identical keyway there. As you can see, it's a little bit nasty for a dimple. But I believe the ABUS is a purple belt lock and the Caesar is a blue belt. This one does have a pin-in-pin, little tricky driver in there. I'll try to pick this one next weekend. Alright, let's get it back into the vise here. Okay, make sure we're clear of anything. Yep. So just show that it is working. Very smoothly. So there is your key. As you can see, ABUS extra class. Sort of see the bitting there. So we got low down the front, a couple of very highs, and then a mix of lows and mids on the last three pins. This lock also contains 4 key control pins, which sit right underneath the key pins, but don't affect picking the lock whatsoever. They're only for key control and master systems and things like that. So, alrighty. Alright, so for this pick, I'll be using a Sparrow's Black Flag. This is the left, curved, and a tensioner from the same kit. Alright, let me get the tensioner in, and I'll just zoom in a little bit. Okie dokie. So yes, counterclockwise with light medium tension. And yeah, with this one you do need a curved flag because of that warding, sort of working off that ledge right there. Sort of trying to work around that warding like that. The hardest ones to set are going to be 2 and 3 because they're high lifts. So it's going to be a bit tricky getting a high lift. Sort of have to work the pick around a little bit like that. Anyway, alright, here we go. Okay, one seems to be binding off the bat. Okay, got a little click out of him. Well, I got a click and a little bit of movement on the core. Nothing on 2. Nothing on 3. Okay, I can feel 4 there. That's binding 4. Okay, binding tightly. Okay, got a click there out of 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've just run into 6. Okay, try to get into 6 here. Sorry if I'm covering the keyway, but I'm here. Sort of like to keep that finger there as a sort of like a fulcrum, or sort of like a point on the lock for some feedback. So let's try to find that 6 again. I think, yeah, that's in there. Okay, got some more nice core movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, got a little bit of binding from 2 now. Okay, just touched 2 and fell into a deeper set. So I think I might have overset one of the pins down the back and actually fell down. Alright, 1, there's 2 binding again. Let's give me counter rotation. Try to set him. A lot of counter there. Had a few pins drop. Whoop, touch 1 and it came back. So 2 is good now. Okay, that's 3. That warding sucks. 2. Okay, 3. Okay, I think I've got 3 there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, feels like 4 again. Yeah, it's 4. Counter on 4. Okay, got some more core movement. Can't feel anything else binding though. 1, 2. Oh, that might be 3 actually. Might have not set 3 properly the first time. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 4's good. 5's good. Okay, I think I've overset something, so I'm just going to drop it back. Try to drop a couple of pins, or 1, hopefully. 1. No, might be a reset here. Yep. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm oversetting 4 actually. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave 4 alone this time. Okay, go for 6. Alright, nice set there now. 1, 2 is binding now. Okay, set 2. Something's dropped. 4's binding now. Little click. 5, 6 has also dropped. Back into that set. 1 feels good. 2 feels set now. Right. Let's get on to 3 here. It's a high lift as well. Okay, I think I set 3. The same things happened because all that counter rotation made some pins drop. Oh, including 1. 2, 3. Okay, is it 4? No. 5 and 6 down the back again. Alright. 1, 2. Okay, got some counter rotation on that pin there. Oop, went past it. Yep, might have set it. Okay, I think that's 5 now here. Oh, we got an open, finally. Not the cleanest pick, I must admit, but it has been a while since I've picked this lock, so you can see it's open. Lock it back up, get it out of the vise. Oh, wow, up to 9 minutes already. There we go. Alright, let's try to get this quick as gut as possible. Okay, this is let me see, get this one off, try to peel this C-clip off. It's usually pretty soft. There we go. Alright, so I've got to be a little bit careful gutting this because it'll have pins coming from the top and bottom. So just got to catch the plug sort of in the right orientation. So top and bottom, and way through. So there are your key pins there, all 6, and then we got, oh, we've got a little hole there for something. Might be like a ball bearing detent meant to be in some models, or maybe a hardened steel insert. Okay, then key control pins on the bottom. So we've got, out of a possible 7, we got 4 in positions 3 to 6. And I've dropped the key pin on this side, which is the first one. And I'm just going to drop the key control pins. There we go. And they're all the same, all identical. 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's nothing special about the plug. There's no milling or anything like that. Yeah, just a standard. And let's go upstairs now. So we've got a nice long spool in one. Another one in 2. 3. 4 and 5, and a standard in 6. That way. Cool. Yeah, for a dimple lock, it's got really long spools actually. Okie dokes. So nothing special about the Bible chambers. No, they're all good. You can see that little slot in there. That's where the key control pins would interact. If you were to insert a different key, it would just jam up there, even though you would have the right bitting if you don't have these holes in the correct position. These key control pins would come out and actually stop the plug from turning. Alright, let me arrange these and bring these up to the camera a little bit. Okie dokes. Right, so let's see where we are with that. Okay, maybe over here a touch. No, there we go. So I hope that you can make out these key pins here. Yeah, they have this little reduced diameter on the top. So you could overset these and it would cause like a little, not a false set, but you would get rotation in the cylinder, in the plug rather. And this is the old pinning, so the spools have got just flat ends on them. But I believe the new pinning, the ends of the spools actually look like the ends of these key pins here. So they would have like a little added bottom section with that reduced diameter. So, but in this one we got these them sort of style key pins with a reduced top diameter in 1, 4, 5 and 6, standard in 2 and 3. All the spools are the same. This one's a bit shorter, but they all sort of act the same. They standard in 6, so you've got 5 spools, and all the key control pins are the same. Anyway guys, that was the ABUS EC50. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.